Well, good evening, everyone. Welcome to the Oakland University session. I am Adria. I am serving as the facilitator this evening. I'm going to pop up a quick screen share to be able to talk through the opportunity that we will talk through tonight. So this is a number of virtual opportunities that the Ohio Association for College Admissions Counseling is hosting. We do have the option to answer questions that you may have. So definitely use that Q&A button on your screen to ask a question. And your camera and microphone are off. So there is no way to be able to formally communicate with the presenter other than using that Q&A button. We have lots of sessions that are taking place throughout the month of September. So definitely check out the schedule at www.oacac.org. And this session is also recorded today. So I know Reem is going to have some great information to share. And if you would like to refer back and use it as a resource later on, you can see that through the OACAC website. So at this point, I'm going to turn it over to Reem, and she is going to share all the amazing things that are happening at Oakland University. Thank you.
Thanks so much, Adria. Hi, everybody. Welcome. My name is Reem Habib. I am working with Oakland University. I'm just going to go ahead and share my screen for everybody. Just give me a quick moment right here. Go ahead and do that for us. There we go. Thank you so much for your patience with me today. As I mentioned, I work with Oakland University. I'm one of the admissions advisors here at Oakland. Thank you so much for learning about us today. I have my email on our screen, and I will have more contact information towards the end of the presentation. So throughout your journey and academic journey and learning about universities, if you ever want to send me an email to get in contact with me, please feel free to do so. I first want to begin by showing you this quick video about Oakland University.
Oakland University has advanced on a challenge. With passion and determination, we have propelled into all facets of the human experience. We have transformed the lives of more than 100,000 students, igniting curiosity, enabling innovation, empowering voices, creating opportunity for all the dreamers and doers who are ready to change lives. The stage is set again. We are stronger. We are more determined than ever. The next level of transformation starts now.
Thank you for listening to that video. So I just wanted to show you a quick way of where our students are inspired on campus and inspire us to do more as we constantly grow together. We want to go ahead and get started in discussing where we're located. Oakland University is located in Rochester, Michigan. We are known as the heart of Oakland County. So we are about an hour and a half from Toledo, 3 hours from Cleveland, just to kind of get an idea of how far we are from your home. We have about 1,400 acres where our academic buildings are located on center campus for access to our students for academic buildings. And we are so, with our central location, we are so close to so many hospitals and Fortune 500 companies like General Motors, Ford Motors Company, and many other areas and employment opportunities for our students in the future. I wanted to go ahead and talk to you a little bit about Oakland's history, academic programs today, as well as campus life, and of course, not to mention admissions criteria and scholarships. So we were founded in 1957 by a $2 million donation by Alfred and Matilda Wilson. With our beautiful campus, we have a mansion on campus, which is Meadowbrook Hall, which is one of Michigan's National Historic Landmarks. We are a very young university, which is very exciting because we have such room for constant growth. So I just want to kind of share why you belong here through our presentation. So as our video mentioned, we have such a thriving student life on campus. We have about 19,000 students. More than 3,000 of them live on campus, where student involvement plays such a huge role in our campus. So we have about 300 plus student organizations which you can choose from that range from academic, social, Greek, political, and spiritual groups. We also have 18 Division I athletic teams. We are part of the Horizon League. We have our Office for Student Involvement also plans a lot of events for our students throughout the Detroit area. And so we have a lot of many different ways for our students to get involved on campus, and we hope you are a part of it. Our campus is also surrounded by a lot of entertainment venues. We have our own on-campus Meadowbrook Amphitheater right here on campus. We had also very close to a lot of shopping areas like Great Lakes Crossing. We also are very close to downtown Rochester, which is our closest city to Oakland University. We have many, if you like to explore around, we have a lot of different ways for you to explore a lot of trails and metro parks nearby. We have a lot of ways for students to explore and study through different cultures by our study abroad program through international education. We have about 180 study abroad opportunities in over 40 different countries. One of our students in this picture right here is our OU student Ghazi, who studied international relations at Oakland, and this past summer went to Morocco to study Arabic full time, where it was like an 8-week program for like 20 hours a week where they had to learn Arabic specifically. He said the most interesting aspect was the language requirement of not speaking any English. All he had to do was speak in Arabic for the full 2 months he was there, but definitely enjoyed all of the opportunities on the weekend where you get to explore Morocco and be a part of like student activities. Like we have student organizations at Oakland, they have like a cooking club. He definitely enjoyed his experience through that trip. We also, at Oakland University, we are known to be the #1 safest public university in Michigan with our lowest crime rates. We are very happy, and this is due to our many safety features around campus. We have over 100 blue lights all around campus, which connect anyone directly to our OU Police Department dispatch. We also have text emergency alerts that will go straight to your phone. All of these services are available on campus, and we're very happy to have wonderful our police department officers are always available on campus 24 hours a day, 365 days a year, making your home feel a little bit more safe on campus. With our wonderful police department, we also offer a lot of other services and resources on campus that are located directly on campus, available for all of our students for free. Off campus, we also have a lot of partnerships available for our students. So for example, our students are able to connect a little bit closer to our library, our Chamber of Commerce. On campus, we have our resources like academic advising, where we help our students throughout their program, as well as our career services for internship and job placements throughout their years at Oakland. Our career services office does a wonderful job of, even if you graduate and you need additional help in regards to like career building, resumes, mock interviews, you're able to always come back to Oakland University to use the services. So these are all free to OU students. With our outstanding academics, we offer over 140 undergraduate programs and over 130 graduate and certificate programs. Our programs are divided within our several professional schools, as you can see here on the screen. They're divided between our College of Arts and Sciences, School of Business Administration, School of Education and Human Services, School of Engineering and Computer Science, School of Health Sciences, and our School of Nursing. Our School of Music, Theater, and Dance is part of our College of Arts and Sciences, and we also encourage students to always check out more about specific programs by going to oakland.edu/academics. Just to kind of go a little bit more in depth about these schools, for example, our College of Arts and Sciences is comprised specifically of academic departments devoted to teaching and researching liberal arts, including the humanities, social sciences, and laboratory sciences. So this is our largest college at Oakland University. We offer nearly about 100 majors within this school, and most of our most popular programs are these top 5 here that are listed: our psychology program, biology, communication, criminal justice, and social work. So these are wonderful programs where a lot of our students can enhance their primary focus by learning a little bit more about the traditional disciplines. Our School of Music, Theater, and Dance is one of our offers over 100 performances a year and is leading center of performing arts education in Southeast Michigan. So we're really proud of all the work our school and our students do. Any students are interested in these areas, for example, our music education, musical theater, dance, voice performance, and acting, auditions are required, and that typically take place in like December, February, and March. To learn more, I highly encourage you to visit oakland.edu/smtd, which is a School of Music, Theater, and Dance. This is a great way to not only learn more about the school, what is expected for you, and what the application and audition requirements look like. Our School of Music, Theater, and Dance also provides opportunities for students to sit in on a day where you are able to follow a OU student in your specific program to learn a little bit more about interacting with professors and meeting with students in the School of Music, Theater, and Dance. If you are curious, you can definitely also set that up within our university. Our School of Education and Human Services offers programs that provide a strong knowledge base on experiential learning opportunities that help students graduate for their chosen profession. So our school offers elementary education, secondary education, and human resource development. We also have counseling and special education, as well as reading and language arts as most popular programs. Our School of Education and Human Services is located in Pauley Hall, which is really wonderful because we have opportunities for children to be on campus as well as their own center to getting their work ready within the residence halls. There's a room specifically for a lot of our teachers to prepare their coursework and planning, which a lot of our students that live on campus enjoy this room. Our School of Engineering and Computer Science features outstanding faculty dedicated to preparing our learners for the 21st century workplace and society, as well as for research and fields of specialization. So the School of Engineering actually opened up 127,000 square foot engineering complex in the heart of campus just a couple years ago. And this wonderful building is designed to foster student learning and creativity throughout the whole building. They have their own tutoring center and academic center within the school, as well as a lot of study spaces and areas for our students to work on within their labs. So we have the most popular programs within our School of Engineering and Computer Science are our mechanical engineering, our computer science, electrical engineering, computer engineering, and engineering management. I'm actually one of the liaisons in our admissions office with the School of Engineering and Computer Science. So that means I work specifically with the School of Engineering and Computer Science to help our students while they're interested in Oakland University to learn a little bit more, as well as planning our School of Engineering and Computer Science Day that will be happening in January. So all of these schools that I'm kind of going ahead and explaining, some of them have academic visit days, which you are able to go and register for by going to oakland.edu/visit. These are great ways to always learn a little bit more about the schools by professors and faculties and students on campus. So I highly encourage checking that out as well. Our School of Health Sciences serves the community's healthcare needs and prepares our students to become leaders in the health field. Some of our most popular programs within the school is our pre-health professional studies, clinical and diagnostic sciences, pre-physical therapy, integrative and holistic medicine, environmental health and safety. We are also very excited to welcome 2 new programs within the School of Health Sciences, which is our nutrition, as well as our exercise science bachelor's. So this has been after, and that's what I meant when we are constantly, being a young university, we have a lot of room for constant growth, and that's also welcoming new programs for our students based off of their interest. Our School of Nursing trains our tomorrow's nurses through the latest healthcare resources and procedures. This popular programs in the School of Nursing, course nursing, family nurse practitioner, nursing practice, and adult gerontological nurse practitioner, and nurse anesthesia. Admission to these programs is highly competitive, though we do offer an opportunity for direct admission into the basic bachelor's of nursing, which I will talk about shortly as well. Our School of Business Administration integrates education with real-world application, skills, and research with the business of today's and the future, and providing an overall global perspective. And so the most popular programs in our School of Business Administration are accounting, finance, marketing, human resources management, and then management information systems. We also have a wonderful Achieve program where our students are able to have one-on-one mentorship opportunities and a great way to become leaders and learn a little bit more about how to apply what they're learning inside the classroom, outside of the classroom. These are 3 free classes for the business program. And so you'll learn a little bit more about this on Business Day as well. The Bachelor of Integrated Studies is a university-wide degree program that enables you to customize and design your own plan of study. So this is for a lot of our students that have maybe a couple different interests, to integrate multiple coursework from different disciplines to prepare you for your career goals, for your specific end goal. So we will work with you with your own academic advisor to help create this plan to see what is best to help you achieve for your future career. As I mentioned, when we were going through our professional schools, we do have a couple competitive programs here at Oakland University. And once again, those are our nursing direct admit program, our business honors direct admit, as well as our music, theater, and dance. So each of these have their own guidelines and requirements. So I highly encourage you to visit our School of Nursing, Business, and Music, Theater, and Dance websites to learn a little bit more about the supplemental applications, as well as the requirements needed. So if you are an incoming senior and you are interested in our School of Nursing program, I would encourage you to fill out an OU application and submit your requirements by November 1st, so our School of Nursing can review your application in time for the direct admission program and so forth. So I highly encourage you to connect with me or look at their website in detail of their competitive programs. With our professional schools and liberal arts, we also have our own School of Medicine. So Oakland University, William Beaumont welcomed its 10th class in the fall of 2020. So we are just one of 141 MD granting medical schools in the country. So they are right across from our building, and it's really wonderful to see our students. Our Honors College was founded in 1977. The Honors College offers a unique environment for our high-achieving students, where you are able to be part of smaller classes and sizes, specifically for your general education courses. It also gives students an opportunity to study research, as they have the opportunity to complete a senior thesis of a topic of their choosing before they graduate. For fall 2021, the Honors College is looking at test optional for those students with at least a 3.7 cumulative GPA or higher. Those with at least a 3.3 GPA are warmly invited to submit and apply an application for the Honors College by going to oakland.edu/HC. Some applicants may be asked to submit a test score, but those are just a little bit of the requirements they are looking at. In regards to our own admission for Oakland University, our application for fall 2021 has been open. It's been open since July, and our application is always free, so there's no need for a fee waiver or for a cost. All you have to do is go to oakland.edu/apply to become a future Grizzly. We are not on the common application, as we have only a few steps that we are looking for when it comes to our admission criteria. So we are looking for students, average incoming freshman has around a 3.5 cumulative GPA, an 1130 on the SAT, or a 25 on the ACT. Typically, we will admit incoming freshmen with at least a 2.5 cumulative GPA. As many institutions are for this year, we are also test optional for fall 2021 in light of the COVID-19 pandemic. We are not requiring SAT or ACT scores for admission consideration. However, we still encourage you to take the exam and send in test scores when you do have them, as this will help with course placement as well as additional scholarship consideration. So to learn, we'll discuss those scholarships in a little bit as well. For any transfer students that are thinking about transferring to Oakland University or transferring after attending a community college near home, our average incoming transfer students have a 3.1 cumulative GPA. We typically admit students with at least a 2.5 cumulative graduate point average. However, for the requirements, we do request that all college transcripts be submitted for review. If a student has less than 24 college credits, we do ask that they also provide a high school transcript. Our transfer student priority deadlines, we do have specific deadlines for each semester you might be considering applying if you are a transfer student. So I would always keep in mind what transfer scholarships semester you'd hope to attend for the scholarship deadline. I'd also like to discuss the most important question is the cost of attendance. How much does it cost to attend Oakland University? Our cost of attendance accounts for tuition, room and board, books and supplies, and other personal costs. Our OU's total cost of attendance is $24,214. If you are going to be a full-time student at Oakland University living on campus for the fall and winter semester. We are considered a no-fee we are considered a fee-free institution. So with housing comes with your Wi-Fi, your cable, your laundry, all of those additional costs that you would pay at an institution is already part of your total cost. To learn a little bit more, you are more than welcome to visit oakland.edu/tuition for more information. In regards to housing rates, as I mentioned, our housing is around $10,639 for fall and winter summer semester. So we have, as I mentioned, about 3,000 students living on campus. We have about 7 residence halls and 2 student apartments on campus. Some of these residence halls, this is a picture of Hillcrest Hall, which is, we have about a 750 student capacity, as well as a new cafeteria and a satellite recreation center. A lot of our housing options for residence halls also offer special interest floors where students are able to decide if you would like to be within the same major as your roommates. If you'd like to be on a health sciences floor, we will be able to kind of help pair you up with students within that same program. Speaking of paying for college, you don't need to worry about any additional fees. As I mentioned, Oakland University is a fee-free institution, so there are no extra costs for a parking pass. You can park for free. There's no university recreation and well-being center. We don't have a fee if you'd like to go play basketball or do some cardio or join any of our group exercise classes. There's no cost for lab fees, registering for your classes every semester. So you really are just paying for your tuition and housing if you choose to live on campus. Some scholarships are uniquely offered for our out-of-state students. So for our out-of-state students, we do offer in-state tuition rates for students that have at least a 2.5 cumulative GPA or higher. You must live in university housing for your first 2 years to qualify for this non-resident award. When you apply to Oakland University, you don't need to submit an extra application for this non-resident award. We will see that you are an out-of-state student, and we will take a look at your cumulative GPA. If it meets the requirement needed, we will automatically award that non-resident award. To continue discussing scholarships, for our incoming freshmen, we offer a number of merit scholarships that are once again automatic. So once you do apply, we do take a look and see what you are going to be able to earn. To receive that fall scholarship consideration, we ask students to submit all materials by March 1st of their senior year of high school. Students without a test score can qualify for our University Recognition Annual Award, which is around $1,000 a year for 4 years, as long as you're in good academic standing. So for that scholarship, you would need to have a minimum of a cumulative of a 3.0 GPA. Students that submit scores later on can be awarded additional scholarships. Students can always turn in updated test scores or updated transcripts to renew an additional scholarship for their originally. So if you received the University Recognition Annual Award, but then you were able to receive an 1130 on the SAT, we will now put you in the Academic Achievement Annual Award. So instead of the $1,000 a year, you would be automatically receiving $2,000 a year, as long as you're good academic standing. You'll be able to learn more by going to oakland.edu/scholarships. Something to keep in mind is that this is based off of weighted GPA. But if you have any additional questions about your specific scholarship in regards to your SAT score or ACT score, as we accept either or, depending on where you are taking and what you're turning in. That is how we will, this grid is on our website and is always available for you to access to see where you are at and where you can be in regards to what scholarship you can later on receive. So I highly encourage always looking at schools and the scholarships that they'll be able to offer you based off of what you earn. So once again, this is just a reminder that these are automatic and there is no separate application for our academic merit scholarships. I'd like to now share Mariana's OU story with you. So Mariana is one of our OU students from Toledo, Ohio that chose to attend Oakland University. So I'm going to go ahead and play her video for you.
Hi, my name is Mariana Brissell, and I am from Toledo, Ohio, and I'm going to be a senior at Oakland University this upcoming school year. My major is health sciences with a concentration in integrative holistic medicine, and I plan on going to grad school for occupational therapy. So, a couple of things that I have been involved in my career at OU. I have been a 2-year member of the Oakland University dance team, which has been super fun. I have been an academic peer mentor for university housing this past year, and I've also gotten to work at our autism clinic as a behavior technician working with kids with autism. So, that has been such a wonderful experience. So a couple things that I wish someone would have told me about at OU is just the amount of opportunities that we have on this, just what feels like such a small campus. There is so many opportunities for you no matter what you're going into. I have been able to be a teaching assistant in the cadaver lab. I've gotten to participate in hands-on dissections as an undergraduate student, which is absolutely unheard of at other colleges. And we just have all of these amazing resources for every single major, no matter what you're interested in. There is definitely something for you here. They want you to succeed. The advisors and the staff are absolutely fantastic. I've gotten to work in undergraduate research and form absolutely amazing relationships with faculty, and they really just push you to be the best that you can be, and they truly want to help you to get to where you want to be in life and just reach your goals. So I love OU. I'm really sad I'm going to be a senior, but I hope that this helps in you making your decision. And that's just a little bit about why I chose OU, and it is truly my absolute home. So thank you.
Thank you for listening to Mariana's story. As she said, we're also going to be very, very sad when she leaves and graduates, but we are hoping for, a bright future for her. As Mariana did mention, I love that she highlighted our support staff at Oakland University. We are really here to help you every step of the way, so please keep that in mind. And with that being said, I would also like to let you know of your next steps. So once you do apply to our university, once again, our application is free at oakland.edu/apply. I also highly encourage you to apply. If you are an incoming freshman, I highly encourage you to keep in mind that October 1st is when your FAFSA opens up, which is your free application for FAFSA.gov. This is where you'll be able to apply for financial aid, and every university will be able to assist you in regards to loans and grants that you'll be able to receive at that institution. Once you are admitted to Oakland University, your next steps would be to activate your Oakland account. And so activating your Oakland account will help you create your OU email address. You'll be able to also then accept your scholarships that we offer, those merit scholarships that I had mentioned, based off of your GPA and your scores. You could also you can always accept your scholarships if they won't disappear. You'll be able to then, if you need to send us updated scores or a transcript, we'll be able to then load a new scholarship on your account for you to then accept that one over the instead of the other one that you originally accepted. I know sometimes some students, when they apply, they want to wait till the very end of turning in new scores, but you should always turn them in as you are taking them, as we will just go ahead and reassess immediately. Once you are admitted, you are then activated and accepted your scholarships, you are encouraged to sign up for orientation. So by going to oakland.edu/orientation, this is where you'll be able to register for a spot to meet with an academic advisor in regards to your classes, as well as meeting other students on campus. And then if you choose to live on campus, we have our housing application, oakland.edu/housing. We currently have our students living on campus this semester, as well as some of our in-person classes. So it's a great way to learn a little bit more and living in regards to that student life on campus. So those are your next OU steps. I am your admissions advisor, so I'm here every step of the way. Don't feel like you cannot email me or contact me to help support you in your next steps. I am here to encourage you and throughout the process. I know it can be a little bit of a lot to do so many different things, but as long as you have a person you can connect with at each institution, we're here to help you succeed throughout it all. So just to keep that in mind. OU comes to you. So this is something that I like to highlight is our visit website at oakland.edu/visit. I know sometimes with all these virtual presentations that are happening, there's so many of them that you might miss an opportunity to learn a little bit more about Oakland University. By going to oakland.edu/visit, we have a lot of more of our virtual events for you where we can come to you by your laptop. We can show you our different schools and programs. As I mentioned, our School of Engineering and Computer Science is one of the schools that I highlighted. They have a visit program in January. We have our Go for the Gold events where we highlight different academic programs on campus. We have our own campus tours. Our campus tours are available in person and virtually. So what if it works better for you? I think our campus is a hidden gem, and it'd be a wonderful way for you to really learn a little bit more about our university by visiting. So we do have our daily campus tours Monday through Friday, 4 times a day, and we have so many more events. So I can't speak for how much we have, but there's something for everybody, and I highly encourage you to take a look at them. Just a reminder that we're on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. If you want to give us a like, tweet at us, follow us. This is a great way to stay up to date with Oakland University, as well as learning a little bit about our important deadlines and other admissions events that I mentioned, as well as giveaways. You could always follow along. Thank you so much for joining us today. The last slide I have here for me is our contact information. So this specifically has my email and phone number, as well as our virtual admissions appointments. This is a QR code that if you put your phone camera to, you'll be able to will link you straight to our virtual admissions appointments. If you would like to have a one-on-one appointment with any of our admissions advisors, we're happy to assist you, as I mentioned. Thank you so much for joining today. If you have any questions, I will go ahead and answer them in the Q&A feature. Thank you so much, and have a wonderful rest of your day. Sorry, you're on mute, Adriana.
How about that? Get yourself off mute, and then they can hear me. So I just wanted to say you did a great job. A lot of good information about Oakland. Please feel welcome to pop into the Q&A and ask any questions that you would like. We have plenty of time to make sure your personalized questions are answered, and so you are welcome to take advantage of that. There should be a Q&A button at the bottom of your screen, and so Reem will be here to help you with that.
Absolutely. Thank you so much. Okay, so one awesome question was in regards to college credits that are earned during your high school. So yes, we do accept college credit that you've taken, whether maybe you are a dual enrolled student, maybe at a community college, or you were taking maybe an AP class and you take the advanced placement course exam. We do have a wonderful way to, once you turn in your high school transcript, if you've taken college credit, we do ask you to turn, we wouldn't need it for admission, but we would ask you to turn in that college transcript as well, so we can make sure we take a look at what will transfer over. If you have any specific questions about specific courses that you took in high school, please reach out to me. I'd be more than happy to take a look at those college credits and let you know what's transferable for when you do become an OU student. Great question. Feel free to ask more questions in the Q&A. I'll continue answering them live just like this. I also did want to add that if you are taking any AP exams this upcoming year and you were curious about where to look for those college credit, you can go to oakland.edu/college credit. and they'll have on our website, we will have it separated by subject and category. So like, for example, English will be like literature and language, and I'll let you know what score you will need and what scores we accept for the class that you'll be exempted from, and if it qualifies for a general education class at Oakland as well. So we are very friendly when it comes to the scores. We accept a lot of 3s, 4s, and 5s, depending on the subject matter. So please definitely check out oakland.edu/college credit.
I think we can give it another couple minutes. If there are any questions, please feel welcome to pop them in the chat. Reem is here live and ready to help and answer the questions. If we don't get any questions in the next minute or so, then we'll go ahead and end this presentation on Oakland University. So please, if there's anything she can help with, pop that question in the chat. Okay, well, I'm going to pop up the closing screen for tonight. Let's see if I can find that. Well, that is not easily found. Let's see. Here we go. All right.
Always when you need it, that it disappears.
Oh my gosh, isn't that the case? Let me try this again. Well, just want to say thank you so much for joining us this evening. There will be a quick survey that we'd like to have you complete to just share your feedback with us if we can make any changes in the future. And again, we do have lots more sessions that are taking place through this portal. You can find those and register through OACAC.org. And again, a reminder that if you would like to go back and be reminded of all the great things that Reem shared tonight, you will be able to do that through the website OACAC.org. Thank you again so much for joining us, and have a wonderful evening.
Take care. Thank you so much. Take care, everybody.